want you to leave here to understand this ain't no joke. I'm coming for real with some real people who have a higher level of thinking and who are documented, because documentation beats what? That's what this is all about. It's all about documenting. And it's bizarre because we're taking our time to hurry up. It ain't attractive to people because there's people out there selling fast and easy, right or wrong. But that's okay. The more, like 2017 is going to be the year of testimonials. And when the more you get, the more they can't deny. The more you get, the more they can't deny. Then it's like, we just concede. You guys just figured it out. That's okay. I'm patient. As long as that chart goes up, I'm cool. Because I already been there, done that, wore that T-shirt. I know what's going to happen before it happens. It's not because I'm smart or better than anybody. I've just done it before. You know, you can't deny the numbers. You got what I'm saying? I like to bring the special gentleman up. I always like to bring him up after lunch because he always gives us a good feeling when he comes up. Mr. Daryl Mooney, come on up, my brother.
Thank you very much. How's everybody doing? Good. I bet you guys' lunch wasn't better than the leadership lunch. It's always a pleasure to be up here with Mr. C. I figured out what Mr. C stands for. C stands for cash, and that's a good thing because Absolutely. He's about the money. And the beauty of what he was talking about, how many people are members right now? Raise your hand. How many of you are members? Okay, so you all know. How many of you are doing 5 presentations, web presentations? I know you are. Let's give Linda.
No, Karen.
Karen, I'm sorry. Karen, I'll Linda Karen. Let's give Karen a nice round of applause. Because Karen has pushed everybody. All us folks who've been out here doing it, trained, you know, for years now with Mr. C, and then you come along and just make us all look bad. Yay. Give her a round of applause. Because she came and she's got everybody like, what? I thought I was doing something. So she's doing it big time. And that's what's going to happen. There's going to be so many people coming here that's going to outdo Karen. That's going to outdo us all. And that's what it's about. You want people who are better than you, because that's what this kind of opportunity is all about. And you will get to the point where the presentations and the training actually become fun for you. There's a shift that happens. Because first you're like, Mr. C want me to read all this. I got to go to the website. It's going to take me a whole 90 minutes just to go through. I got to read this. I got to go here. I got to go there. Mr. C, can I just do this one page? Can I just do the 67? That's it. Can I just do that one right there and then close them? No, you got to do it all. Mr. C, well, can I just do the first paragraph? No, you got to do it all. Okay? And then you realize you do it all, you do it all, you do it all, because not only is it programming them, but it's programming you. Did you hear what I said? Not only is it programming them, but it's programming you. And all those questions they will have, if you don't do the whole presentation, they will have 1,000 questions for you, but those thousands of questions are answered when you do the entire presentation. I mean, all the way to the end, to the CEBU University. Because a lot of people try to skip that. No, I just want to get this, finish with 1 through 11. I'm going to just close them up. Your mind goes through all kind of ways. How can I get out of this quick? But just go through the whole piece, because the whole piece educates them on a whole nother level. So 2 months from now, that question will be answered in their head. Why are they doing this? And it's right there in the webinar presentation. So there will come a time when you fall in love with doing the presentation. You just have to have the courage to do it. You hear me? You have to have the courage. I would never thought that grown folks would have to have the courage to just read. You're not making anything up. you're reading what they're reading. And the thing is, you got to have fun with it, and you've got to realize, because I tell people, because I say, isn't this amazing? I say, it's like going through a matrix, isn't it? You know, you press this, click that, follow here, follow there. Follow. It's like going through a wave, a matrix, finding the money. It's like a journey to the money. Click this, click that, click this, click, 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 go here, go. And you're guiding them to where you want them to go, right? Because you're helping them learn how to maneuver through the website. That's empowering. Remember, we are an educational, coaching, and training company. You are educating and coaching and training as you're doing the webinar. Do they not become empowered when you finish? Yes or no?
Yes.
The customer is empowered. So it's very powerful. So I always tell them, I stay excited. In between the shifts, when I'm going to the next, I'm staying excited. Certain things that I may expand upon depending upon the personality or who I'm dealing with, like the stewards rise up if they are a church-going person. You can tell if they're a church-going person because as soon as you tell them something, they'll say, hallelujah. Oh, that's a church person. Amen. You can tell the way they respond to you who they are. So you just start guiding them to what they need. Like somebody, they'll say in the beginning, yeah, I want young people to know this. So when you get to 35 and under, explain it and break it down. So you have to start, it's all there, in certain things you embellish more than others. You got that? Very powerful webinar. Very, very, very powerful. And I always tell them that they say, well, why is it long? Why is it going to take? Because it's a journey. Right? And it's secret. And I've got to guide you through it. This is secret agent stuff. Look, if the average person looks at this, they won't know what. They'll look at the website. They're like, how do I maneuver through this? This is how we keep them away from the money, the looky-loos. We don't want them to know what we're doing. This is how I play some people, right? We don't want them to know what we're doing. You into something real private here. You're getting some real powerful information. So they kick back and relax and go on the journey with me. You feel me? Even if they don't sign up at that time, right? You got to ETP them, right? And always tell when I don't know when I'm going to pay. Well, if you did know, when would you pay? To make them think. If you did know, when would you pay? Because I don't know. Well, if you did know, when would you pay? Next week, Wednesday. What date is that? Okay, that's that date. So you're going to pay on this date? Yes. You see what I'm saying? You have to guide their minds, because when you're going through the webinar with them, their minds are open, wide open. It's open for energy. And if you're bored doing the presentation, the $67 newsletter, and they're going to be bored right with you. So you got to, like, when we get to the 67, I say, here's our flagship right here. Really pay attention to this part right here, because this is where your money is. This newsletter, this is our flagship product. What did I say? They say, I said flagship, repeat, flagship product. Okay, then I start reading them to keep them involved in the process and enjoying the process of what I am doing. Okay, so when it comes time for them to sign up, okay, let's go. $10. Make everything fun. Just keep it positive, keep it fun. And then I love the training, getting them to the training. Well, what you want to be a client? What, you just want to be a client, or you want to be a part? You want to make some money with the opportunity? You want to make some money? Yes. If they say no, what do you mean? No, you don't want to make money with the opportunity? You mean to tell me you don't want to contribute to the community by helping others get what you're getting? Oh, okay, I'll think about it. Well, do you want to hear about it, what we do, in case you decide that yes, and you're fully enthusiastic about what we're doing? Yes, take them to the training. All of it, take them right through it. All you have to do is watch the videos, and then we get together and do role playing. Boom, you fill out your forms. You hear? Keep them going and keep every step of the way exciting. It may seem long, but if they staying on that long with you, their subconscious mind is being deprogramming while you are talking to them. And then you can get people out of that disease that I call broke-itis. Y'all know about that? Financial disease? Empty pocket syndrome? Y'all. Inflammation of the credit cards? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Constipation of the bank account? You know, how when you put something in, won't nothing come out, just constipated, just tight. Money just can't come out. Y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all done been to you. Look, y'all got PhDs out there, poor, hungry, and desperate, y'all. Right? MBs, masters of being broke. Come on. Come on, you all know what I'm talking about. You all know what I'm talking. Everybody in here knows what I am talking about. I have people that call me up and I say, you coming with an EBT card mentality. I know you got 2 of them in your pocket right now. EBT, y'all know Eat Better Tonight. Y'all know EBT. And stop being embarrassed about your EBT cards. That's free money. Stop being embarrassed. What you do with that money that counts. Stop being embarrassed about, you can take $10 out of that EBT card and join the program. Stop being embarrassed about the EBT card. Because it's a different attitude. Because when the real estate crashed, rich folks who had some money had to get them some EBT cards, but they got a whole different attitude about EBT. They come in the store owner say, "What, do you have that debit card?" They say, "Heck no, but I got that EBT." That's a different attitude. That's a different attitude. It's all about consciousness. And this program, as you all have realized it, has your consciousness raised as far as wealth consciousness and financial consciousness? And because you know why it has, because you can affirm wealth, affirm prosperity, affirm all day long, visualize all day long. But if you don't have a vehicle to put all that energy into, you cannot measure your results. Because you cannot meditate and visualize up under a tree and then money drops on your head. That's not going to happen. And you have people talking about money. Money don't grow on trees. Money is paper, right? Paper comes from where? Trees. Money is a tree. Preach that thing, man. Right? So it's a currency. It's a currency. So here we're able to practice all of the mind science and all of the energy, and the vehicle itself is a vehicle of prosperity. It's a vehicle of getting money. Think about it. When you think about the product that we sell, what are we selling? Money. Money. Everybody say money.
Money.
We are selling money. The product is money, right? You're sharing the product with others to get what? Them money, to get yourself money, to increase the money in the community, in the community within our MVET community, and then outside of the community, around the nation, is money, 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 money. You all familiar with the NAACP, right? They've got chapters around the country. Some of you all familiar with the Nation of Islam, the NOI. You familiar? Well, we're the NOM, the Nation of Money. The Nation of Money. Okay? But we don't preach or we don't trick people where we make them think that money is the root of all evil. You know, a lot of people get tricked with that. That's what they hear. That's not what's being said, the love of money. But we're saying the money is the root of all evil, and people believe that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They believe it because the lack of money is the root of all evil. Because you do some evil things when you ain't got no money. Right, Rodney? You do some evil things when you ain't got no money. You do some evil things when you don't have no money. So for us, money is the root of all good. Okay? because you have a lot of people out there with money. Right now, there are like 500,000 millionaires in America, but there's 30,000 plus black millionaires in America. 30,000 plus black millionaires in America. 6 black billionaires that we know about. In fact, a millionaire can walk down the street in your neighborhood and you would not even know who they were. Because all we know about is athletes and entertainers. Because even BT and what is it, TV1 and our black channels, they're promoting athletes and entertainers. They're not promoting engineers and real estate tycoons and the Mr. C's and the folks who are building wealth in our community, but we know who Warren Buffett is. We know who the white guys are, the white millionaires are. We know who they are, but we don't know who ours are outside of athletes and entertainers. So when we can get our children to get as fired up and motivated about creating wealth as they are about athletics and entertainment, that's when the community is going to turn around. You feel me? That's the power of this opportunity, because we're able to not only reach out to the black community, but we're able to reach out to the brown community, the red community, the white community, the yellow community, because they looking back as they say, if they can get them black folks in the hood, in Inglewood, in Watts, in Compton, if we can get them hundreds of thousands of dollars in real estate and get their credit up to a 700 credit score, guess what they can do for me? Y'all didn't hear what I just said. You have to understand that all the crime, all in communities, when you see a liquor store on every corner and you see a junk food place on every corner, you're talking about a community with 500 credit scores or less. Hear me good. A wealthy, prosperous community, 600 scores and above. Because the esteem of a community, they don't even know it metaphysically, is attached to their credit score. Wow. The energy of it. When your credit score went up, did your self-esteem go up? Brother, do you know there's women out there who won't even date you unless your credit score is above a 650? Do you hear? Elaine just, I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Do you hear what I'm saying? Won't even date you. That's cold. That's just cold. You have to lie now. So what's your credit score? 720. Now what? You hear me? So what we are saying here, I love it. I love the opportunity because I've been involved in opportunities for years. I've been involved in talking about wealth consciousness and involved in opportunities and bringing them to the community. But never before have I seen a structure that's behind the product that is so pristine and so precise and so masterful and so on point. The I am. What company have you ever heard of that has the I am backing it up and brags about it and promotes it?
That's good right there.
The I am,
Yes, sir.
I am, I am, I am that I am, who you are, I am. What is the I am? Everything that you say before I am will happen. It will happen on the outside, and first it will happen on the inside. Most of it, I'm too ugly, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm ugly, I am sad, I am depressed, and all that stores into your subconscious, and you start acting out what you're thinking to yourself, so therefore you have to start thinking differently, and you have to start speaking differently. I am powerful, I am great, I am wealthy, I am. And remember, it's universal. It's a universal dynamic, even in the East. When you say I am, and you say I am, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You can't get away from it. It's in the East, it's in the West. It's I am. It's a sound. It's a vibration. It's an energy. The I am is in you, and you are in the I am. Because you are, we is, we ams. We the we ams. It's an energy. It's an energy. So use it. As soon as you wake up in the morning, start affirming, I am having a great day. Okay? I am. Start you and teach your children that, and teach your family that, and be the one that's out the box, and be the leader of this consciousness, and allow others to follow you, because people are looking for something good. Right now, you have events that have thousands of people in there, and basically it's an environment of poverty consciousness. So the we ams are a group of people who have decided to break code, who have decided to go to that university, break through you, right? To break through yourself and raise to another level of consciousness and say, I am doing something different with my life. You are very special people. You have come from an ordinary people, and you have broken through to be extraordinary, because in this opportunity, if you want to be a leader, you have to be extraordinary. You have to accept that blessing and that burden. When I say burden, because it's a challenge to you to get rid of all your stinking thinking and all your bad habits, and you got to come up to another level. If you're talking about him being the example, a lot of people see him and say, no, I'm not ready for that. He's talking, that's a whole nother level that I'm not ready for. And then all you have to do is just follow what he's doing. He's laid it out, right? Is it simple? Is it simple? Is it a simple? Who thinks what Mr. C has shown us today, or the opportunity, is there anything difficult about it? If it is, raise your hand. Is there anything difficult about it? Before you walked in here, was there anything difficult about it? Y'all lying. You're lying. You're sitting up here lying in my face. You're lying right in my face. The we ams is lying. Because if it wasn't difficult, you would be doing 5 webinar presentations every week. You're lying to yourself. Okay? Lying to me is one thing. I'm going to do my 5. I tried. When he says 5, in my mind, I say 10. I always double it. I try to Mr. CC. Every time he says reach this, he says this, he says 20, okay, I say 40. Okay? To try to, because he can't be the one always telling everybody what to do, because he'll get bored. He got to have some people that pass what he said. They have to outdo what he even thought of, so he can be motivated. He wants to be motivated too, right? He's setting the standard. Then what if we break the standard? Like me and Deborah was talking. We talked for about, what, an hour? We was just rolling. We was like, bam, bam, bam. And we was saying, let's go past Mr. C is what he's saying. He's saying do 5, let's do 10. He say do 10, let's do 20. He says do 20, let's do 40. Let's double it. Let's be the ones that he said, wow. They set the new standard. They way over here. And do you know what happens? When somebody gets way over here, there's some folks who want to go from from ordinary to extraordinary, and they want to follow suit. That's what Karen did. Karen she came out black, didn't know nothing. When somebody come in here don't know nothing, you be like, what? They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing but MVET. She didn't know everything that we knew. Do you know how long it took for him to program that into us? Because we was fighting. Oh, no, we crying, no. Kicking and screaming till we stopped. Right? And then she come in and just bam, bam. Now she got the pedigree. She got the pedigree with the real estate and all that. She got some pedigree on her. So I give her that. So, but anyway, I told Mr. C, we are not going to let the WNBA.
Watch out, Doc.
Watch yourself.
Did I tell you that? We are not going to let y'all, and you know the Sparks just won the championship. You know that, right? Them sisters won. Did you see that? By 1 point. 1 point. And every game was tight. Those sisters, give them the L.A. Sparks a nice round. Magic Johnson knew what he was doing when he got with them, didn't he? Became an investor in them. So I'm saying, so when sisters like Karen and ladies come in here, this is an opportunity that women and men can come in here and do the darn thing, because we know in relationships and marriages, a lot of women will not leave, or they will stay in a home because of finances, right? And the man will be a tyrant on them. He'll be a bad man. He'll be all this, and she has to stay because of finances. If you all saw that movie, Dr. Dre movie, the Straight Out of whatever. Not Straight Out of Compton. Surviving Compton, about Michelet, who they kept out of Straight Out of Compton. Now you see why. They kept her out that movie. But she was staying because of what? She was being beat on and hit on, and she was staying there because of the lifestyle and the finances. You hear me? Her greed kept her in a position to be battered on. And then she was so psychologically damaged, she was protecting him from his own self by covering for him. But with this program, you don't have to do that. Ladies can make their own money, right? You can make your own money. You can make your own thousands. You're getting your own personal credit together. So there's a lot of things you don't have to tolerate. So you'd be surprised how when you start making money, how you start making big money, and men too, all of a sudden you ain't so in love with who you was in love with. You know what I'm saying? You say, I didn't notice that hump on your back. I just got $1 million. I'm noticing some things now. I'm noticing things I've been tolerating. You know, I mean. But I want to say to you guys in closing, this is literally one of the greatest opportunities that I've been involved in, and this is one of the greatest trainings that I've been a part of, and this has been the best one yet. I mean, he's putting on the videos and the music playing. Oh my God, he just took it to another level. So just give him a round of applause what he did.
Come on, baby.
What he did. Just give it up. And my man John came in here and got all emotional and was bringing up the spirit of Martin Luther King. And I was like, are we watching John Brown? Is John going to free us? I said, he ready to go to war with us, ain't he? He ready. This is an abolitionist, a financial abolitionist. I said, go on. Go on, John. Come on, take us. And I wanted to add on to that what you were saying. There is the movement when you're saying the next level. There is a next level movement, because in Martin's last days, one of the things that he realized was the economic piece in his last day, because in his early years, when Rosa Parks sat down and would not move, there was a lot of millionaire brothers at the time that said, Martin, we got him. We got him now, Martin. Let's collectively, I'll pull all my business folks, black business folks around the country, and we're going to pull our money together, and we can buy the damn bus station. We can buy it. But Martin was like, no, it's not time for that now. We have to open up the hearts of the people, right? So he moved on the social aspect, and then years later, right before he was assassinated, he was on the economic program for the economic rights and protesting with the cleanup people, the janitors and the people who clean up the garbage in the city, but it was the economic piece. And he started realizing that. And then as we have morphed into, from the civil rights movement, we are now into a civil rights movement. Now we are realizing the power of economics, the power of recycling the dollars, the power of building businesses in our communities, in all communities. The Korean community has one of the highest economies in the nation, but they have the lowest voter turnout. Okay, because the politicians come to them because of the economy of their community. So once you start building your community, you start building and owning property in your community, the community expands its economic base, okay? Because you need people to clean up the houses, and you hiring people to look like you, and hiring people, your family members and everybody, the community prospers, and you're recycling the dollars, and you have a strong community. Then you have people rushing into your community, begging for what you have, because what you're doing is so excellent. That's what's going to happen with MVET.
That's right.
Because what we're doing is so excellent and so outstanding, people are going to be begging their way in, begging to get into the opportunity. But our doors will still be open, right, Mr. C? Because the light will always be left on for them, right? The light will always be left on.
Like Motel 6.
Motel 6. Even for the late folks, right? Even for the folks who looked at it and was laughing and saying, what they doing, it ain't going to work. I hope that people out there praying that we fail. You got people putting that kind of energy out there, okay? I mean, really, they don't want to see this happen. But you got people who are looking, and when that happens, when that snowball happens, all of them are going to come in too. And you're going to see a group of all races and nationalities and religions and backgrounds talking about we ams. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Mr. C. I want to thank the leadership for allowing me to be myself. I want to thank you for being on the phone that we do every Tuesdays and Thursdays, being a part of that. Steve and Brian and Andrea and Elaine, all the work that she does in the office, and everybody that's here making this happen the way it's supposed to happen, because there's only a few times that in your lifetime that we get an opportunity for something so big that is bigger than anything you could have ever thought of, because your mind went to a certain limit, right? And then all of a sudden it became limitless because we had a person like Brother C, Mr. C, expand our consciousness and help us believe, because he believed in us, and then finally we start believing in ourselves. So I want to thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Daryl Mooney, and I'm in and I'm out. Thank you. Thank you.
Give that man a hand. Give that man a hand. Give that man a hand. You guys learn something?